So fifth one, square matrix. So a matrix in which number of rows is equals to column, we call it as a square matrix. Suppose consider A is equals to Aij, be any matrix, okay, of order m by n. Suppose m is equals to n, so that is number of rows is equals to number of columns, then we call it as a square matrix. So consider, suppose we are considering a matrix of order 3 by 3. So the general form will be A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A3. This is the general form of the 3 by 3 matrix. So here we can clearly see that number of rows is 3 as well as number of columns. So it is an example for square matrix. And the elements, these elements A11, A22 and A33, we call it as diagonal elements, okay, and the line joining through these elements A11, A22, A33, we call it as principal diagonal elements or leading diagonal elements. So that is the elements Aij, for which I is equals to j, we call it as diagonal elements in a square matrix. And the sum of the diagonal elements, so in this case what we will get, A11 plus A22 plus A33, we call it as the trace of the matrix. Trace of the matrix. So trace means it is nothing but sum of the diagonal elements in a square matrix, we call it as trace. So you can consider any example for square matrix with what number of rows and columns should be same. So next one, diagonal matrix. So again, a square matrix is called a diagonal matrix if all its non-diagonal elements should be 0. So if you see this example, so these A11, A22, A33 are what? Diagonal elements. And other elements, these elements we call it as non-diagonal elements. If all the non-diagonal elements are 0, then we are going to say a square matrix as the diagonal matrix. So consider an example. Suppose 2, 0, 0, 0, minus 1, 0, 0, 0, 5. So this is an example for diagonal matrix, because if we consider, see here, all the non-diagonal elements are 0. So any matrix, suppose B is equals to Bij, okay, it should be a square matrix, so I am writing n by n, or of the order n, is said to be a diagonal matrix if Bij, the element Bij, is equals to 0 for I not equals to j, again some value here, non-zero, we can say non-zero for I is equals to j. So these are, when I is equals to j, what happens? This should be non-zero. Whenever I not equals to j, in this case, these elements, here what happens? I not equals to j. So then the value of that element should be 0. So we call it as a diagonal matrix. And we can see that the number of zeros in the diagonal matrix is given by n square minus n. So total number of elements in a diagonal matrix is n square, because it is a square matrix of order n. So total number of elements becomes n square. So but what happens? These diagonal elements are non-zero. Okay. So n number of elements will be non-zero. So total number of elements which are 0 will be what? N square minus n. So next one, scalar matrix. So a diagonal matrix is said to be a scalar matrix if all the diagonal elements are equal. So any diagonal matrix, we call it as a scalar matrix if the diagonal element should be same. Okay. Consider the example. Suppose -2, 0, 0, 0, -2, 0, 0, 0, -2. So it is an example for scalar matrix. Basically it is a diagonal matrix. See here, all the non-diagonal elements are 0. Again, if we see the diagonal elements, all the diagonal elements are same. We have only -2 as the diagonal element. So it is a scalar matrix. So we can write any matrix. Suppose C is equals to Cij of the order n by n. We call it as a scalar matrix if the element Cij is equals to 0 for I not equals to j, some constant k for I is equals to j. Okay, so it is a scalar matrix. Whenever I not equals to j, the element should be 0. I is equals to j. I is equals to j means it should be a constant. So next one, 8th one, identity matrix. Identity matrix. A diagonal matrix is said to be identity matrix if all the diagonal elements are 1. Okay, again it should be a diagonal matrix, and what we can say, the diagonal element should be 1. See here, again if I consider 3 by 3 identity matrix, I can write it as 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. So it is a diagonal matrix. All the non-diagonal elements are 0, as well as diagonal elements. Diagonal elements are 1. So these type of matrices we call it as identity matrix. So we can consider identity matrix of any order, but it should be a diagonal matrix as well as diagonal element should be 1. So usually we denote identity matrix by I. Okay. Again, if you want to represent order means we can write like this. I1 means identity matrix of order 1. I2 means identity matrix of order 2. I3 IN, so on. IN means identity matrix of order n. So next one, triangular matrices. So a matrix is said to be a triangular matrix if all the elements above or below the principal diagonal are 0. Okay. So if all the elements either above or below the principal diagonal is 0, we call such type of matrices as triangular matrices. So there are two types. So first one is upper triangular matrix. Upper triangular matrix. So a matrix is said to be upper triangular if all the elements below the principal diagonal are 0. Okay. Suppose consider one example. 1, 2, 3, 0, 4, 5, 0, 0, minus 8. So this is an example for upper triangular matrix, because if we see here, so this is the diagonal elements or principal diagonal. So all the elements below this principal diagonal are 0. Okay. So this type of matrices we call as upper triangular matrix. So to form the triangular matrix, basically it should be a square matrix. Okay, because we can find diagonal elements only in square matrix. So second one is lower triangular matrix. Lower triangular matrix. So again, a square matrix is said to be lower triangular matrix if all the elements above the principal diagonal are 0. Suppose again, if I consider a square matrix of order 3, so consider 1, 0, 0, 2, 3, 0, 4, minus 1, 5. So this is an example for lower triangular matrix, because see here, all the elements above the principal diagonal are 0. Okay. So this is a lower triangular matrix. So this is an upper triangular matrix. So upper triangular matrix means, suppose if I consider A is equals to Aij, is a matrix of order n by n, then all the elements whenever I greater than j, the value of Aij will be 0. So see here, this is A21 value is 0 because 2 is greater than 1. Similarly, A31 0, A32 0. So whenever in a square matrix Aij is equals to 0 for I greater than j, we call it as upper triangular matrix. Similarly, same matrix, if I consider A is equals to Aij of order n, Aij is equals to 0 for I less than j, Aij value becomes 0 for I less than j, we call it as lower triangular matrix. See here, so this is A12 value is 0, again A13 is 0, A23 is 0, means j value is greater than I. In such cases, what happens? The value of the element is 0. We call it as lower triangular matrix. So one thing we have to remember in upper and lower triangular matrices is the minimum number of zeros. The minimum number of zeros in upper and lower triangular matrix of order n is given by n into n minus 1 by 2. Okay, so this is the formula to find minimum number of zeros. See here. So here it is the matrix is of the order 3. So the number of zeros, minimum number of zeros what we are getting? 3 into 3 minus 1 by 2, that is 3. So here also same formula we can apply. Sometimes what happens, here we may get some 0 also, then also it is an upper triangular matrix. So we are computing only minimum number of zeros. Minimum we should get 3 zeros or more than that. So next topic is equal matrices. Equal matrices. Two matrices A and B, suppose consider two matrices A and B are said to be equal if they are of the same order. Okay, order of both the matrices should be same, as well as corresponding elements are equal. Then we are going to say two matrices are equal. Their order should be same, as well as corresponding elements should be same. Suppose consider an example. Suppose A is equals to sin square x plus cos square x sin pi by 2 cos pi by 2 1. So this is the matrix A. Consider the matrix B is equals to 1 1 0 1. Then we can say that these two matrices are equal because the order of the first matrix is how much? It is 2 by 2. Again, order of the second matrix is also same, 2 by 2. So both the matrices are of the same order. As well as if we see the corresponding elements, yeah, sin square x plus cos square x, we know the value of sin square x plus cos square x is 1. Sin pi by 2 value is 1. Cos pi by 2 is 0. This is 1. So corresponding elements are also same. So we can say that the matrices A and B are equal, and we can write like this: A is equals to B.